everybody's getting it. James G, even Jack. Cause I'm a beast on the track when I fucking rap. Okay, enough of this garbage. I'm causing a carnage. I'm switching the barrage. Emptying the cartridge on this bastard. Niggas steady. Yeah, so what's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Seun T, and you know what's up. You can see Mex Cortez on the other side of the screen, and I'm excited to have him. So, how you doing, bro? How you doing, Mex Cortez?
Ah man, I'm doing good, man. Living life, you know, always the hustle never stops, man. We out here, we fighting, we fighting for our lives.
Guys, this man is a
Yeah,
lion. I forgot to what. This is one of Tanzania's finest rappers. This is one of Africa's finest rappers. All right, so watch out
thank
for
you,
Mex
man.
Cortez. Like you, that even leads us to our very first question, bro. Right.
Yeah.
On one of your tracks, you did say that stopping you from blowing out of TZ, all right, out of Tanzania, would be like trying to stop Mufasa from hunting. All right, that was one of your lines. Now, how does it feel? All right, now to be known in Ghana, in Kenya, in Sierra Leone, different countries. How does it feel? Do you feel like you are like you've gotten to a higher level?
It feels really good because that was the goal from day one, you know, to get Africa to listen to what I'm doing. Because to be honest with you, as I said, the outside appreciates more than the inside. You know,
Yeah,
that's always been what's happening here in TZ till today. I won't lie. Till today, there's only a few people who've really been active on Mex Cortez's mix music, or you know, all my movements. There were only little people actually following up on what I'm doing. You know, but the medias are really shaky. They just wait for Mex to do a big move, and then they'll be like, "Yo, Mex, what up, man? How did you do it? Congrats, man!" You know, it's always been like that. But I love that social media has helped me grow more than the radios and everything else. You know, so I appreciate the actual fans who actually take the time to view my videos, to go through my Instagrams, DM me, keep commenting, keep recommending me to like Lyrical Joe. I never met him till a fan DM'd me, "Yo, man, you need to work with this person."
yeah.
You know, so it's actually the fans telling me, "Yo, man, you need to connect with this guy, do a song." You know, so man, I'm really happy to widen the fan base like that throughout Africa.
Okay, okay. Now
Yeah.
that leads us directly into the next question. All right, you mentioned Lyrical Joe. Can you hear me? You mentioned Lyrical Joe.
Yeah.
Now, somebody asked, how did you get to work with Lyrical Joe, and what's the relationship between you and Lyrical Joe? How did you get to hear about him, and what's the relationship between you and Lyrical Joe?
I mean, maybe I can say great minds will always meet. We are both beasts. I won't lie with that. So yeah, as I said, there was a fan I think from Ghana who DM'd me on Instagram, and he sent me one of Lyrical Joe's posts. I think it was the Two Birds or something. That song, Two Birds, One Stone. What is it called? I
Yeah,
don't
that
remember.
was yeah, too
So
bad.
I saw, yeah, I heard that, and I was blown away. I was like, okay, now this is real bars. This is what I'm looking for. These are the people I want to work with. I don't want to work with just people just for fame. I want to work with someone that we can actually make a track, and this track will be heard even after 20 years. People will go through that track and say, "Oh shit, this is something that we can study about," you know? So make history. So yeah. So after that, I just DM'd Lyrical Joe on Instagram. I was like, "Man, listen, I would love to work with you. You just fire, man. It's just flames
Oh, my network.
some of my work, and I sent him the song that got into two. It's called what's it called? That was a big deal also in Tanzania, and the whole of Tanzania. So I did a lyric video to Instagram. I sent it to Lyrical Joe. I'm like, listen, this is some of my work. You know, check me out. You know, if you think we can do something, you know, let's get it done. And he also was impressed. You know, he went through my Instagram and he was like, man, I've checked out your work. It's great. You know, let's get something done. Then straight. we went to the thing straight. I sent him a beat. He was like, "Listen, we don't need any more beats. The first one you sent me is the actual beat that we need to work on." And from there, I think 2 3 weeks it took us to actually finish writing and recording our verses. And yeah, man, he sent me his verse. He's really fast with the verses, by the way. Lyrical Joe
Yeah.
is really fast. He doesn't, I gotta salute him for that. He can take his time, but he's a machine. I would say that. And currently, he's definitely the best rapper in Ghana.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, let's talk about the song you did with Lyrical Joe, Holy Flow. Now, when I reacted to the song, it was obvious to me that I was missing some of the bars. That some of the bars were flying over my head.
yeah,
All right, it was obvious, and I remember saying that we would need a lyric video for the jam. Like it was,
exactly.
how do I put this? It was something. It wasn't something usual. All right, it wasn't something usual. It was more like this bad meets evil, like Royce
Yeah,
the 5'9" and Eminem on the track, that kind of stuff.
Eminem, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, what was the reception like for you? What do you think the reception was like to such a track?
I mean, in TZ, like that's the first ever hip hop collaboration between Tanzania and Ghana.
Yeah.
And the fact that the TZ people don't even appreciate that is just dumb. I would say it's really dumb because this shows how Tanzanian hip hop is so behind, like we should be going on with what's actually happening, but we are so behind. We Tanzanian market do not actually appreciate people who use English in their music. Like they were like, nah, we want you to spit only in Swahili, and it better be something that is dumbed down for the
Oh,
people to understand, for the clubs to play it. So we have this system that makes an artist actually dumb down their shit and actually be controlled by how the system works. It's like they're being told to follow a certain formula, and they actually end up ruining their careers at the end, because when someone else comes, they just throw that artist away and like, listen, your time is out. We got this new artist. He's the number one guy. We need to roll with him. So that's how it works. So the reception was amazing when it comes to social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I mean, the reactions that people did to it was actually really, I was happy to see that. That was really great to see, because I've never, like you're like the first one who did a reaction to one of my songs, and I was like, okay, actually, there are people who are actually taking their time to listen, But the reception, all in all, was good, since we actually killed it when it comes to the lyrics. The beat was fire, the hook was fire, and the two names that were involved were already in that in the journey of building their careers to become the best. So I feel
yeah.
like the reception was amazing
Okay.
in that
Okay.
perspective.
So, as regards collaborations, in Africa, there are lots of questions
Yeah.
surrounding you and Kenya. All right, lots of questions surrounding you and Kenya.
Mm.
Specifically, most of the questions get directed towards Khali Jones and Khali Cartel 4. All right. So the most
Yeah.
asked question is, will you be featuring on Khali Cartel 4? And what is your relationship with Khali Jones like?
Um, so listen, to be on Khali cartel, the Khali cartel, I've been fighting to be on that. To be honest with you, I've been trying to do all the challenges that Calligraph Jones been putting out there on Instagram. And the good thing, this guy is he actually appreciates talent. When he put out the Yes Bana track with the Sauti Soul guy, he did a challenge for that, and I did the challenge, and he posted me, and he was like, "This is one of the best," and this is, and he actually met, and he there was an interview he did with one of these chicks from I don't remember the platform she was using, but he did a podcast with this chick, and he mentioned me as one of the best rappers in Tanzania right now, and he mentioned Tanzania as one of his top five hip hop countries when it comes to best MCs in hip hop in Africa. So the relationship was built from me actually doing the challenges that he was putting out, and him appreciating me for what I was doing. And then suddenly, the DMs were actually back and forth, like, Calligraph Johnny is big, but I just got to talk to him as a normal person. Listen, man, I got this beat, man. What do you think about it? He would listen to it. He'd be like, okay, can you send me another one? So it's like we were talking like brothers, and he understands that because for me, the Kenyan fan base is even bigger than TZ fan base. That's facts because I've been doing my research. Even in my insights on Instagram, I can see the Nairobi bar is rising more than the Dar es Salaam bar.
Yeah, yeah.
So due to the statistics, I can say that the Kenyan fan base is way bigger than the TZ fan base for me. So the relationship between me and Khali has been really good. And when it comes to the Khali cartel, now
Oh, my
to be that
network.
was actually happening before Corona, and there was a possibility for me to go to Kenya and do it. But I think he was looking for different genres. Like he took Reckless, these names just to get the different fan bases on the Kali Cartel 3. So when it comes to the Kali Cartel 4, he actually was live on Instagram, and you were there too when he said it.
Yeah,
Remember?
I was there.
I think yeah. So he was like, yo, my nigga, straight out of TZ. Let's see, what we can do to get him on Kali Cartel 4. So we've been talking about it. So the only problem is he wants to come up with a good concept for Khali Cartel 4 because it could be me shooting my clip here in Tanzania and him using it on the cipher with a different idea. Maybe him FaceTiming me and I rap him the verse on FaceTime. Some idea could be created. So he hasn't come up with the concept of the cipher of the Khali Cartel 4 yet. But if he does, he'll definitely get back to me and tell me, what's up. But there is a possibility for me to be on Khali Cartel 4, and I'm always ready. I got the bars ready, So let's see
Okay,
what happens.
okay, okay. Now that's cool. That is super cool.
Yeah.
Before we before we go into some of the less the lighter questions, let's delve deep into this, right? Your Luanda
Mm.
Magari legacy won freestyle. Mm? Now, instead of a bit of a controversy, all right, South Africa doesn't stand a chance. Nigeria let them dance. Cameroon needs a plan. Sierra Leone, the best era in Sierra Leone's hip hop is in the last four letters, right?
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so there are lots of questions from Sierra Leone fans and from Cameroonians, right? So someone asked, was that I already explained it, all right? I already explained it in my understanding, but a few people have asked that your shots to Sierra Leone, were they shots or was it praise? Now I don't see the sense in asking that, but I have to ask. So
Um, I believe hip hop is a challenging art. You
yeah,
cannot do hip hop and be a nice guy all day. You
facts.
cannot be an MC or a rapper and say I'm a nice guy. Everybody's my friend. It's like a boxing game. There will be a time you'll need to come in the ring and fight your best friend just to get that belt.
Yep.
So I had to mention those countries because my goal was to show that I am capable of fighting with your king. I'm capable with fighting with your king, whoever is the best rapper in those countries. I'm ready. I can stand my own and actually win.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's a beef or a rap battle or anything. So it's just me, speaking my mind out and saying I feel like SA doesn't stand a chance because right now, I mean, Nasty C even doesn't sound like a South African no more. Like he's more he's more into that American market right now.
Okay.
And Casper, he's with the club bangers, aka the same where the lyrics at? Where's that rapper who can actually do
Those
ciphers
bars that.
yeah, who can actually throw bars, put out ciphers, in occasionally, you know. So yeah, so I just wanted to address some countries that I think that have a lot of hip hop fans, just to let them know, like, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm doing my thing. Just don't get comfortable. Don't get too
Okay.
comfortable. So
Okay.
that's all.
Now,
Yeah,
in the process of all that, you had a run-in on Twitter with King B. I did a video on that. You had a run-in with King B on Twitter. All right. So what do you think is going to come out of that? Do you think, are you prepared for whatever King B throws at you?
bro, I can freestyle a verse and still kill him. Like, bro,
Okay.
this is. I mean, I feel like this is just not only me. I mean, it's just his fans gassing him up. I've been listening to some of his shit, and nothing really impresses me. Nothing is eyebrow raising to me. You get me?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, like
Okay.
yeah. I mean, this is the truth. I actually appreciate opponents like that, but him I can't because his
Sorry,
level
please,
is
please.
still
Hold
here,
up.
and I feel like I'm right here, and
Megs,
I don't need to waste my bars to actually. Yeah,
Megs. Yeah, I'm sorry. My network tripped a bit. You said you actually appreciate opponents like who?
I actually appreciate opponents who actually have the bars. Like I'm not the type of guy to say fuck everybody. I don't like everybody who goes against Mex is trash. I would never say that. I
Okay.
will appreciate you for your art, but still will challenge you. But when it comes to this King B guy, for me, he's here. He's still here. You know. But what I've been doing, my pen game is right here. It's so I can't dumb down my shit to do something to him. So if he
Okay.
wants to come at me, he can start and do his shit. If it's actually, I mean, he can come whatever he wants to, then he'll get the smoke. That he will get. No
Okay.
worries. Because even if you read the tweet, he was like, "I am the gatekeeper." Um, um, if you what call me out? Like who does that? Which rapper does that? Which rapper comes and tells you, "Hey, you want to fight me? Okay, call me out then." No one does that. You actually start fighting and then wait for the response. So if yeah, if that just shows how average and on a beginner level that he is on right now. You
Okay.
know? So I mean, if he thinks a rapper is all about the looks, the tattoos and everything, well, he's actually on the wrong path, man. This is a different type of game. Like the pen game is the first thing that we look at as an MC, a rapper. The bar game, you need to
Yeah.
raise the bar. Show me that you are worth having an opponent like Mex. You know, show me that first, then we can talk.
Okay. Now
Yeah,
I
shout
was
out to Cameroon though. I have nothing against Cameroon.
okay.
It's just that you guys are gassing up a rapper that cannot hold Cameroon together like that. Look for
Okay.
another rapper. Trust me. Look for another rapper who can actually hold Cameroon together and represent Cameroon, and you can actually call him a king. But he already has king on his name, so that really shows how much he wants to be king. You know. So yeah, man.
Okay, bro. Okay. Now this is the number one question on my list. I jumped it because I felt like there were better questions we could start with. All right, like for the introduction. So this is a question from Priska Odo. Now I'm guessing she's Kenyan. She says,
Okay.
um, you've answered the first question. Is he going to be in Khali Cartel 4? And her second question is, and did he get Betty's number? If not, I'm single again. Praise Jesus.
And
What
if he
else,
does what?
bro? What?
And if he does what? What's the second question? And if he does?
Said, and if not, if he didn't
Yeah.
get her number, I am single. I am single again. Praise Jesus.
Tell her I'm coming through. She just needs to give me the address. Just tell her I'm coming through. No, actually, listen, I had a crush on Beatty. I've been seeing her songs. Like her eyes is amazing. She has that amazing look. But yeah, man, right now it's all gone away. In that moment I was into her, but right now I'm on some other shit. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
no, I didn't get the number,
Okay.
nor a reply.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was actually looking forward to a reply though. I was. I was. So someone says
Yeah.
David Mkari asked me to ask him about Fid Q. Fid Q, he's the hip hop king in Tanzania, though he mostly does it in Swahili. So he asked me to ask you about Fid Q. Who is Fid Q?
So FidQ has been one of those MCs who are actually who like they're like three generations in the Tanzanian hip hop.
Okay.
The first generation is Kwanzaa Unit generation. some of them, like everybody's still there, but the first generation in hip hop in Tanzania, they didn't do it for a long time. It was for not that long, and they actually went on with other stuff. So after that came the second generation. These were the Professor J's, the who else, the Ngweas and everything. Ngwea is actually one of the best rappers in Tanzania. He's passed away now,
Oh,
but he's one of the inspirations for Tanzanian hip hop. Then the third generation is the Fid Q generation, where he was actually one of those hip hop artists who actually supported underground artists by creating these hip hop workshops. He had something called Ujamaa Hip Hop Darasa. It's a class for hip hop, just hip hop class for MCs who can come and learn about hip hop. Learn about how to actually you know how to be a good lyricist and all that. The pen game, like how to write down bars in fours, in eights, and how to write a proper 16. All that he was doing, and he was also doing ciphers as well. With he had something called Fid Style Friday, where he had his own channel where he would go to these Tanzanian underground artists and interview them and let them rap for as long as they can, and put that on his channel and show them to the world. So Fid Q is a legend. For me, Fid Q is a legend. He's probably still the number one hip hop artist in Africa. I mean, in Tanzania, but he's one of those MCs who hasn't really touched the international market with the English, and he can actually rap in English, but he hasn't actually done that seriously, or would I say, hasn't really invested the time to doing that in English, and actually go into the international market. He's good with the local Tanzanian market, and his songs are amazing. His lyricism is amazing. So yeah, so Fid Q is definitely, for me, he's definitely the best hip hop artist in Tanzania, as Tanzania. But yeah, I mean, he hasn't really gone the distance when it comes to like Africa, like like when it comes to like Sarkodie, he's always been on the top 10 rappers, like Casper. There are some names that you will always see on the top 10, but on the top 10 in Africa. But Fid Q is a person who has maybe his goals. Everybody has their objectives. So I think his objective was just to represent Tanzania like Tanzania. But I don't think his goal was to go beyond the borders like that. But I still respect him, because when I did my first mixtape called Bad News, he actually showed up to the studio and gave me a really good hook for one of my songs. And that was, from there we became really good friends, because he also appreciates the art. He's one of those MCs who doesn't value you for what language you're spitting in. It could be Swahili, it could be in English, and he would post your clips on his page and show the fans, listen, today I'm drinking my tea, this is what I'm listening to, this is amazing. So he appreciates talents like me. And I think I don't know if you know Fresh Like that's
yep.
Pablo. He was on the Castle Light Cipher. You
Yeah.
should check him out too. He's one of those bar guys.
I've been meaning to.
Yes, he calls himself Bar City Baby. Yeah, he's really good too. For me, he's on my top 5 when it comes to Tanzania, definitely. So yeah, that's Fid Q, man. He's a legend,
Okay, bro. So
and he's still doing it.
okay. Now we have fans from all over. All right.
Mhm.
We have interested fans from all over. All right. So
Yeah,
how the Sierra Leone fans always push
yeah.
Caldenero forward. So there are lots of questions, all right, surrounding Caldenero.
They always push. They always push what?
Caldenero.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah. So there are lots of questions regarding Caldenero. So someone says I should
Yeah.
ask Issa Koroma. Ask him what he thinks about Caldenero and how will he rate him in Africa rap game.
Uh, I mean, for the songs that I have heard of Kao Denero, they're good. I mean, I wouldn't put him up there, because for me his delivery is not there yet. For me, the structure of his bars are just all over the place. I mean, they're not properly structured. That's my ear. For me, an MC has to know all that. But Sierra Leone, man, Sierra Leone fans are gassing him up, and he's their king. I can't say no to that, but you know, it's all good. It's all good with me and the Sierra Leonean fans. But they should know that Kao needs to do better to actually represent Sierra Leone better. He needs to actually up his game, not just I'm not even talking about the dissing. The dissing is okay, but he actually needs to put out songs, talking about Africa, talking about the struggle and all that. Proper videos to actually represent the Sierra Leone. What's been going on, what's been happening, and all that to actually make a name for himself. But if he's the king, that's okay. If he's the king in Sierra Leone, but he is not the king in Africa, that's a no for me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So now this is another question. All right, this one always comes at anybody, always comes at me. Every single day I get on live, I get that question. All right, ask him to name his top 5 in Africa.
I knew that was the question. I would start with MI.
Okay.
I know I said Nigeria let him dance, but that's because it's only MI. For me, it's just only MI and his guys. But the ciphers, I mean, apart from the ciphers, he's not been active. I don't know. Maybe I'm not following up well, but Nigeria should promote hip hop
More.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but MI's name is big, so he's actually using that to promote hip hop, which is really good. Just like how Calligraph is doing. So I would start with MI, then go to Stoji T from South Africa.
Okay.
Um, then I would go to Calligraph,
Okay.
number 3. Number 4, I would give um who else? Who else? Uh, KO.
KO.
Yeah, KO from South Africa.
Okay. I
Yeah, I would give him for KO.
Nah, I've never heard of him. My bad. I have never.
Okay, yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Number 5, Lyrical Joe.
Lyrical Joe. Okay, okay, okay. So, bro, because of the recording time, I'll have to rush the remaining 3 questions.
Yeah.
Right? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is my own question now. What would you say is your own favorite Mex Cortez bar, your own favorite Mex Cortez line?
Uh, I have many, man. I can't really choose one, but um, I would go to that line in Barbenda 1 where I said they want to mess with the underground.
Okay.
Something, yeah, they want to mess with the underground. So I want to make ends meet
Yeah,
because
put
I'm from underground and they're the mainstream rappers. They want to mess with the underground. I put them 10 feet and make ends meet. I think that's one of the, yeah, I would put that.
Barbara in
Yeah.
the one is actually one of my favorites. All right.
And that was your first reaction to me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the continuity with the whole medical vocabulary at the beginning,
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
my patient made me gave me the doctor's knowledge.
Knowledge, yeah.
Yeah, something like I
Let's
love
cut
those
to the
lines.
chase.
So someone
Yeah.
asked, who is the illest female rapper in Tanzania?
Um, there was this chick called Stosh, but she doesn't actually uh, do hip hop no more right now. She's been quiet, but I would give it to Stosh. But Rosary, she's representing because she can actually rap in Swahili and English. So currently, I would give that to Rosary.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Then let me throw this last one at you. All right, bro. So normally
Throw them all, man. Throw them all.
okay. Um, when we do these interviews, I always ask the rapper to say something nice about somebody he has a running with right now, which will be King B for you. So say something nice about King B, bro.
um, Something nice about King B. His videos are good.
Okay.
His current videos are good. They're dope. The concepts of the videos are good. Yeah, man. His appearance as a rapper is really good. All he needs to work on is the spitting game, the
Okay.
rapping, and he would be a complete rapper. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mex Cortez. Oh, thank you very much. All right, there are lots of other questions, but because of the recording
No
time,
worries, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot. We appreciate you being here, bro. Thanks a lot.
No worries, man. Peace out. Shout out to Nigeria, man. I have nothing against y'all. I just want to make it a funny bar because I know it's all shaku shaku. I love Fireboy. By the way, Fireboy is my favorite artist right now from Nigeria.
Okay.
So relating to that's why I said that bar.
Yeah.
Nigeria,
Let him
let 'em
dance.
dance.
I
You
got
know,
that anyway. I got that.
let them dance for now. I mean, I know MI will definitely come up with another cipher. It will be really dope with AQ, Black Bones, and everyone else.
Yeah.
So that would be dope, man. So yeah, man, thank you for having me. Shout outs to Sean Reacts. I mean, you're one of the best reactors in YouTube right now. You should know
Thank you
that.
very much, man. Thank you very much.
So yeah, man, peace, peace.
Thanks.
Pizzo on the track, I'm the one that make him run. I'm the one that drop it hot. Fuck with me and you get shot. They can get me if they plug. I'm the baddest of the lot. I'm the baddest of the lot.